I think it's pathetic that we can't get our act together to work something out, and it just shows that, you know, the politics of the right versus the left is more important than working together to have our government working satisfactory.
I think it's a sign of the irresponsibility of the Republican political force, particularly the Tea Party. It brings up very, very strong feelings of anger in me. So I am going to get more emotional as I speak to you regarding this, because I think it's just unpatriotic. I think that it's incredibly damaging to this country and that party.
I think that it was called for. I mean, the government was going to shut down anyway. It was going to happen sooner or later. They're playing games. There's no bipartisan. There's a fake government in place, and right now we're on an illusion that there's a government actually running America. There's no one running America.
Yeah.
No, but I can't say anything, so it doesn't make sense to put it on. Sorry.
Really silly. Seems like there's bickering over their own opinions on things when there's bigger issues at stake. So, really, really silly.
I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. I was reading a little bit about it this morning because I read it on a friend's Facebook thing, and I don't know. I feel like they're grown people who have been hired to do their job, and they're not making a decision, and so they're closing down, and it's negatively affecting people's line of work in their everyday lives, and it's not very professional.
Ja, also ich finde es ehrlich gesagt ein bisschen traurig, dass es so weit kann kommen, weil es zeigt einfach, dass in Amerika, also ich habe das Gefühl, das System mit 2 Parteien funktioniert nicht so gut, weil sich dann einfach immer die eine die andere blockiert.
I think it's horrible. I think it's terrible. I think that the government shutdown, they should fire everybody and hire all new people that really want to get the job done.
I don't know. I didn't really know it wasn't. I didn't see the news. I'm sorry. I guess Angie about that. Sorry.
It's just theatrics. It's just the Tea Party trying to wield some power in some way, and it's probably not going to work, but they're playing to their constituency back home.
What do you think of it? If you hear that word, government shutdown.
I don't know. I don't pay attention too much to it.
Oh, no, definitely can't do that.
I think it's Congress trying to control Obamacare and trying to put an end to Democratic policies, or at least what they see as Democratic policies.
I don't understand why they're messing with the military, though, when they always sending the military here, sending the military here, sending the military here. You know, I think that's a burden on them. You know, at least if they anything, they should at least look forward to their check, at least.
I think it's ridiculous. It doesn't seem to be helping anything, in my opinion. Because I have a mother who works for the government, so she's not able to go to work. Which is and she's been working there for a long time.
Well, right away I thought about maybe services, my own particular selfish interest here, what services I might be denied. I don't work for the government, but as a senior, a retired person, I more and more look to social services, or the potential for social services.
It doesn't really affect me personally, not right now, but it will. I understand things are going to start trickling down, but the effect of it right now, I'm not really affected. I actually kind of expected it, and was actually expecting it sooner.
You are not affected by it?
No, I'm going to work now. I'm working with children.
And
They're always the same.
I think that it will obviously affect the economy for all those people that have been furloughed, who aren't going to be at work, who aren't receiving their paychecks. So certainly it affects all of us.
Today, for instance, I'm not going to a park, but if I was, I would be affected. people at NASA. 97% of the people at NASA are told to go home. The only people who are working there are people who work in mission control. So there's a lot of things.
I am not, no.
Aber mich stört es eigentlich nicht gross in meinem Leben. Ich habe nicht viel mit dem Government zu tun. Aber ich kann mir vorstellen, dass es für viele Leute mega eklig ist. Und ich finde, es sollte eigentlich nicht passieren.
I think it's not a good thing.
Not good thing.
No, it's not.
No, not at all. Not one bit.
I don't pay attention to government too much.
Okay.
Just for all the crap. Too much. There's enough stress in the world besides that.
Do me a favor. Does it affect anybody personally? Do you see anyone affected by it? Do you see anyone affected by it besides the politicians? Really? Does anything look any different? It's all games. It's all testosterone and games and people trying to push their own agendas, not what they're supposed to be doing. Politicians are supposed to support the people, not their own agendas.
If I had to blame anybody, it would be the American people. We don't do anything, we don't do enough. We protest for a day or two for the cause, and then after that it's gone and it's over. So I blame America, the citizens.
In effect, the Tea Party and what they are able to do in this gridlocking of the political process in Washington is really embarrassingly showing the ineffectualness of democracy as it is known in the U.S. in the year 2013.
I'm not really sure who to blame. I don't know very much about it, truthfully. But it seems like there's just a standoff between two parties. So.
Who do you blame?
That's a really hard question. I don't think you can really hit it on one person or another. I think there's a lot of things going on. And I think certain people have the right, they want to do the right thing, but then there's also things that, there's ideals that get in the way. So, can't really, it's not black and white. It's very gray.
I don't know. I don't really think that I can say who I blame since I don't think I've read up enough to really know the whole story, but I did read something saying that Obama had called someone, I guess, who he talks to help with stuff, and he had quoted him as just saying that he wasn't going to negotiate with anything. And so it sounds like maybe they're not listening to each other.
Ich persönlich bin ja halt mehr für Demokraten und ich finde Obamacare ist eine gute Sache. Aber ich meine, die Republikaner sind dagegen und ich kann ihnen keinen Vorwurf machen, dass sie ihre Meinung vertreten.
Much about politics, I'll be honest with you. But I believe it's the fault of the Republicans and the Democrats not wanting to get together. They just don't want to do it. So everything that they say no. Everything they say yes to, they say no. So it's just, it's silly. It's ridiculous.
No, I don't blame Obama because they're just trying to reverse a law that's already been passed. So this is pretty unprecedented what they're doing.
Who do you blame?
The people for electing the idiots. We elected them. We let them take control. We let them keep control. We don't vote them out of office. And we don't make them subject to the same rules we are.
Our government knows what they're doing. Why they doing it, they need to tell the people first before they do it, instead of just deciding, all right?
Do you normally win your games?
Oh, yes. I only lose to children.